Now, we've seen a roller coaster reaction from markets all across the globe, and of course, Korea being no exception. Let's go live to our Hwang Ji-hye at our news center in Seoul for more on the market reaction. Now, Ji-hye, the end of that 43-year membership has certainly put strains on local shares.
Definitely, Konyang. A lot of investors were caught out by the news. The benchmark Kospi that opened above the 2,000 level on the back of hopes that Britons will decide to remain in the 28-nation regional bloc plunged to 1,925 after the final results were out. The same goes for the country's tech-heavy Kosdaq. It shed a whopping 4.7% today, even triggering a sidecar at one point. The system acts like a circuit breaker that suspends transactions for 5 minutes when shares rise or drop by 3% or futures by 6% or more for over a minute. The tech-heavy index saw both slide beyond the 6% mark, triggering the temporary halt. Now, with that, around $40 billion of value was wiped off from local stock markets in just one day today. The Korean won, of course, also weakened significantly against the greenback and traded at 1,179 won, weakening by nearly 30 won from the previous close.
Ji-hye, so what about the other markets, especially in Asia?
Konyang, Asia saw some massive plunges today. The Nikkei closed down nearly 8% and its futures at one point shed over 8%, putting a circuit breaker also in motion. Stocks in China and Hong Kong also faced losses. Now, this all comes as investors are now looking for safer assets with the Brexit actually taking place. Markets have not been pricing in that uncertainty, so the trend has been further amplified throughout world markets. Now, the question lingers over how long we are going to see this kind of volatility, and an economist that I spoke to says it will not be short-lived. Take a listen.
Especially with the political condition, the Prime Minister Cameron has just stepped down. We see until October that the new Prime Minister will be decided. So until then, we think the European market as well as the global market will see a volatility.
Now, the British sterling once plunged to a more than 30-year low against the U.S. dollar, down nearly 10%. The Japanese yen, on the other hand, which is traditionally considered a safe haven, surged to its strongest level since 2013, once trading below 100 yen against the greenback. Gold, another safe asset, also rallied, jumping around 8% to its highest price in around 2 years today. Konyang?